Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome. I hope y'all are having a great day. I know I am. I'm very excited to be here with y'all today. Oh, let me change the title of the stream.
Hey Dimmer, how'd you get that Discord timer in the chat?
That is, for Discord, that is a built-in feature in Discord where you can use a specific code that will display time based on local time zone. And it has a couple options. It has time and date. I used both short time, so it would tell you like for me in Eastern time, it's 4 p.m. And then also you have relative time, which counts down automatically, which is very cool. So yeah, it's just a built-in thing in Discord. If you just search like Discord time code, you should get it.
Oh, amazing.
Virtual production with Dimmer. Global Hack Week. There we go. Stream title should be updated. Hello, y'all. I'm so excited to be here with you. We have a bunch of people watching right now. Welcome. Really,
Hi.
hello. Text-to-speech is on, as you can see, both down in the corner and also you can hopefully hear. So anything that you say in chat will be read out loud, which I always think is super fun. The goal today is enabling y'all to have more control over how the stream looks in terms of the environment that I'm in. And now we won't be able to get it perfect because I don't have a green screen, obviously, but we're going to look into possible like automated green screen features like you've seen probably on like TikTok and filters and things like that. And also with just like some creative cropping. So I have some ideas, but I'd also like to talk to y'all about what your ideas are for what scenes and spaces you'd want to put me in. It's just a fun idea that I've been kind of playing around with for a bit, and I'm excited to be able to play around with it with all of y'all. Well, I'm giving people some more time.
What is the camera that you're using?
The camera that I'm using is fairly old at this point. It's a Sony RX100 Mark V-A. Complicated name, but it's basically one of their point and shoots from maybe 2018, and then I have it going out via HDMI to my computer, acting as a webcam. Let me make sure that everything is working with my different streams. Okay. Y'all should be able to see closed captions on for Twitch, I'm hoping.
Do you use two PCs or just one?
I personally just use one. I have the ability to use two, but I stream mostly from my Mac, and then I have the ability to, if I ever need to, hook up my Windows machine, through a screen share. Ooh, oh, let me get captioning going for y'all. There we go. Now captioning should be working. So if you do want closed captions, the option for Twitch should be there. Hey, there we go. Now it's working. Great. So you can turn on closed captions if that's something that would help you. With that, let's jump right into it. So there's really like two phases to the stream, the way that I see it. The first is we're going to be talking about ideas for what we're going to actually be making. And then once we have those ideas out of the way and we vote on them using a poll, we're going to start implementing them. So let's talk about what different virtual...
It's almost 1:40 a.m. here and I'm sleepy.
Oh my goodness.
Do we need to download anything?
No, this is going to be more of a like exploration stream in terms of talking about like the theoretical and trying things out. It won't necessarily be a stream that you can follow along to. And thank you for being here at 1:40 a.m. Also, I am going to hopefully refund you the channel points for that highlight my message, because thank you for reminding me. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, we should have, when I turn these on, better uses of channel points on my stream through sound effects.
Same joining you from IST, 1:35 a.m.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for being here. I definitely respect it. The late night, early morning live stream grind, apparently. I would be fast asleep. I am such a morning person.
There's nothing early morning about it. Hello, just joined.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just going to be brainstorming some virtual spaces that we can stick me in to liven up the stream a little bit and talk about the existing technologies that are out there for that, both the more complicated and the more simple. To give you all some examples, I was thinking driving a car is a good one, teaching in a classroom, and then there's also like maybe like behind a like podium.
Amrit 002611 I feel bad after waking up like I was hit by a car.
I don't... Did y'all wake up specifically for this? Are you talking generally? I'd love some more context as to when you feel like you've been hit by a car, because that sounds bad. Rip bro indeed.
Generally speaking.
Oh, that sucks. I went through a period of prolonged sleep deprivation that I've thankfully crawled my way out of, but that is a big mood. Okay, so if y'all have any more ideas of what virtual scenes you'd want to stick me in for streaming, it can be really anything fantastical or more grounded like these are. I'm trying to think about like places that I've seen other streamers do things.
Pilot.
Oh, great. Thank you, very vivid.
Do you have any suggestions to improve my chances of getting into the MLH Fellowship Prep program?
So I know that there are resources that exist. If you I'm gonna check. You might be able to ask this in the Fellowship FAQ channel in the Discord. That might be a good place to get some more advice. I'm looking to see if there's anywhere else that looks particularly good. No, that's probably your best place for it, to get more general advice, not just from me. But for me, I think the best thing that you can do is think really about like why you want to apply for the fellowship specifically, because it's not just a normal internship. It is a fellowship program, and that has like specific things with like community and mentorship and like learning, and you're working on open source projects, and like what specific about the fellowship are you interested in, rather than just generally why do you want an internship. That's I guess the best general advice I can give you. More specifically, like make sure to check your links. Like make sure that your code sample link actually links to the place that you want it to link. Don't use a code sample that's a GitHub gist or a Python, not Python, a Jupyter notebook. I'm trying to think of like what are things that are like disqualifications. Those are really like the biggest advice, like the big pieces that'll like hopefully get you past that first step of the code review and the like application review, and then it's on to the interview, which at that point just like be your best self and like try being as like truly passionate as you are. Like obviously y'all are here and you're here at 1:40 a.m. you like obviously care about the MLH community and like wanting to be a part of that, and that means something. That's the best advice I can give you, but again, you might want to ask in the Discord to get some advice from more people in the fellowship.
How does your video look so good? I guess you have big studio diffused light behind the setup.
So I actually don't. The way that I have my setup, I have a window to my left, but I'm occasionally streaming at night. I actually just have like two normal lamps that are bouncing against my wall, and you can see that the top part of my wall is white, the bottom part is purple, and the lamps are mostly bouncing off the white part of the wall, acting like a big diffuser.
Great setup.
Thanks. I do look slightly better than your average MLH stream because...
Oh, so that's why no shadows.
Yes, basically. My lighting is very flat. I'm streaming directly from OBS to Twitch rather than going through StreamYard as a middle ground, which adds a bunch more compression. So my stream is on average less compressed. So there's also more clarity there. It looks like we actually have a fairly small stream. So if y'all have questions like this, feel free to ask them. We're just going to be vibing, hanging out. Nothing too high pressure. If y'all do have any more ideas of virtual spaces, feel free to drop them in chat. If not, I'm going to start the poll, and we're going to vote on which one we want to implement first. I'm partial to driving a car personally, but we'll see.
How about skydiving?
So that one's really difficult because it's not stationary. Like,
Your stream at 360p is better than some streams at 720.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Skydiving would be really hard because I'm obviously sitting down. So like in these instances, we can show me sitting down and that's okay. Whereas me sitting in a chair skydiving stationary wouldn't necessarily look that congruous. So it's more like, rather than what would a fun thing for me to be doing, what would be a weird environment for me to be live streaming from? So, building out the poll right now.
Airplane pilot.
So we already have that one.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster again has like a lot of energy
maybe
and
then
movement.
Penthouse outside in a balcony and chair.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna like penthouse slash poolside. I'm gonna stop the poll and I'll add that. Okay. With that, I think this is a great place to start.
With nice skyline of a city.
Ooh, yeah, let's do like
Art gallery.
Balcony over city. Art gallery. Great.
Judge in courtroom.
Okay, I was also thinking about that one. Inside a tank at an aquarium. I'm thinking some good Blahaj
Staring
references
into
there.
the abyss, watching some Falcon 9's land.
What are Falcon 9s? Ah, Falcon 9 heavy rockets. Let's do like the ISS slash in space for that
Rockets.
one. Okay, we have 10. I think this is a good place to start. I'm going to hit start poll and go ahead and vote using the numbers 1 through 10 in chat for which one you want us to focus on. We have 10 options here. Just type the number next to the option in chat to vote. You can only vote once. You cannot change your vote, so make your first choice count. I'm personally partial to either judge in a courtroom, an aquarium, in space. I think those all look good.
10.
Okay. We have our first vote. We're going to stop the poll at when it says time active 3 minutes. So y'all have a bit
Guys,
to think
let's
about
go
it.
for 10. 9.
We have a split, 2 votes. We have a total of 22 people watching. Hi, y'all. Welcome.
9. Pilot.
If you want to vote for pilot, type 4
3.
in chat.
6. Cow. 4.
I do not know what that means. Quaxed, I think is probably the best way I'd pronounce that.
4.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Means hi.
Ah, hi.
1. 1.
Why are those ones not counting? Ooh.
4.
The poll seems to be frozen.
The ones being ignored.
Yeah, no, everything after...
Olaf. 1.
Oof, indeed.
As long as it's a R34 GTR.
Okay. We're going to hit finish on this, and I'm going to manually add in, we had 3 extra ones, an extra 4.
Hey, hi, hello, Dimmer. How's
Hel-
the stream going?
Hello, it's going well.
Is rigged against the GTRs.
Okay,
9.
wait. We need to reset this. I'm sorry, y'all. That was, like, obviously broken. What? And now the poll I'm gonna cry.
How are you, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks?
I mean, I was better before Giansar. I don't actually know how to pronounce your username. Oh, thank you for the good job, Cyclops Budgie. Dropped a metal pipe in my ears.
It's Paul, LOL.
Well, I know it's Paul, but do you want me to call you Paul, or do you want me to continue the secret,
back.
the mystique?
Come on,
Hi,
guys,
I'm
how's
Snows.
driving a car more interesting than ice itself? Hello. Oh no, my identity.
I mean, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know. The last time
Yes,
that you were on my
please.
stream, it was like a big question of like, who is this? Like, there's a secret MLHer in chat. Okay.
Lean
What
back again.
what
I
environment
think people figured it out by
should
now.
we
P.
stream from? Okay. Car.
You drive a car. You float in ice.
Plane.
Control is key.
Space.
I saw someone reserved emotes and sounds in other MLH sessions. Car environments change a lot compared to the ISS, so it would be cooler emo.
I saw someone reserved
I don't
emotes
think they
and
know
sounds.
it's only your
Oh.
sessions.
Yes. Okay. So
We
that is
clouds.
me forgetting to turn it off. I did go through and I
Outside.
sent back all the points that I could at the beginning of the stream because I have the ability to do that. So hopefully people didn't lose too many. But I really just need to remember to turn them off. Car, plane, space. Darn it, this is what I get for trying to trust the poll. I need to go back in the stream
Is
recording.
Big Brain working now? You can
Is
custom modify your car. You can't custom the ISS.
Big Brain is not currently working. No, none of the images showing on stream are working. Currently, we only have noises and
Got
text
it.
to speech.
Dang.
I know, I'm working on it. Okay, let's take a look. What did we have here? Okay, car, plane, space, oval, office, on balcony,
It's chill. Take your time.
overlooking
The music as well. You forgot the music
city.
dimmer.
Oh, y'all can't hear the music? Okay, I'll fix that. Thank you for whoever bonked me. I'll check that in a second.
I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
No,
Inside.
we can. I can hear it. Kamingskal, you're watching on mute.
Okay. Oh my goodness. If that's what was happening right there, I'm going to lol so hard. Thank you for the follow. Who just followed?
GT
Sophia.
class. Have fun.
Oh, enjoy class. Best of luck. Okay, I've
Well,
started the
I
poll.
just used the custom badge. There is a mute symbol.
Okay, I just started the poll. You can vote for 3 options, so vote for your top 3.
Custom badge?
The poll should be okay.
3, 2. Vote now. 6, 1, 3. I got a better idea. Instead of car and ISS, we get a mobile suit Gundam. You can pilot it in space and modify it. Best of both worlds. 4, 3, 7, 7. Space option 3, 2, 5.
Oh my
1,
goodness. Wait, I have
5,
space both 3
2,
and 7.
6.
So those, wait, I fucked up. Oh my goodness.
3.
I put space twice. I need to redo that. Also, put all 3 numbers into one message. Apparently it's not working with multiple
Try
messages.
again maybe.
Okay, we're trying this again. All 3 numbers in one message with spaces in between them.
Remove 7 and redo.
I removed 7, yes. Oh,
3, 1,
I don't know what I said that
1,
deserved
2,
a
3.
but
6, 3, 2,
there we go.
1.
If you include the 3
3, 5,
votes
4.
all in one thing, it works.
2, 2, 2.
This will also help us to
5,
get a
5,
better, more accurate
LOL.
representation of like
3, 6, 2.
what people are most
3.
into when they don't
6,
need to
3,
just
2.
choose one.
Space seems to be winning.
Space does
3,
seem to
5,
be
1.
winning. Again, I'm going to leave it for 3 minutes. Your votes don't actually have an order to them in terms of priority. You'll just vote 3
33.
times.
Poor Oval Office, haha. Oh yeah, thanks guys. 5, 3, 3.
While y'all are voting, I'm going to double check
3, 5.
on if the stream can hear the music. No, y'all should be able to hear the music. If you can hear me, you should be able to hear the music.
Music is hearable dimmer.
Great, thank you.
It's decided.
It does. This does look.
I can hear the music.
Thank you. I said I'd give it until 3 minutes,
Which
so we're
city
gonna
would
give it.
5 be? I was saying that from last time.
Wait, last time I
What
didn't
is
have
dimmer?
music? Ugh. What is dimmer? I'm dimmer. Hello.
No, you did.
Okay.
Think about Formula One. Better than space. Think about Sebastian Vettel. You had music all the time.
So ideally,
There was
we'll be
music
able to
last
implement
time,
2
but
or
we
3 of
turned
these
it
on
off for a
stream.
bit. We needed big brain.
Oh yes, I did turn it off.
You got my messages you didn't had music. OSRY.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. Hi, y'all. For those of you who are new, I'm Dimmer. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a coach with Major League Hacking, and you're watching the Disney Channel. Not actually, obviously. Okay, I'm going to now finish the poll, and it looks like our top was space, and then
LOL.
we had after that plane
Do
and
the Disney
on
one.
balcony overlooking
Disney.
city tide. So what I'm going to do is we're going to first try doing space, and then after that we're going to try implementing on balcony overlooking city, and then plane, and then car, in that order.
Space it is.
Space it is indeed. Okay, I'm going to write that down to make sure that I don't forget.
Which city? Toronto?
We can figure that out. We can do another poll. Space, balcony, plane, car. Great.
Why do people love nothing so much?
Love nothing so much? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm thinking like in terms of
equals saps.
oh, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Because it's endless
But,
possibilities?
So I was thinking there is let's
Space.
take a look here. Let's get pictures of the International Space Station.
Gaming Skull 16 don't go into existential crisis now. I heard there's no sound in space.
I mean, that would be quite funny if whenever I were in space I were just muted. Inside the ISS. Let's take a look around. That looks awful.
If we have a Shiba Inu astronaut, I may consider ISS instead of cars.
We can think about adding a Shiba Inu astronaut who like floats by outside. That would be fun. Ah, wait. Here we go.
Hey dimmer, if you haven't, should check out videos of astronauts playing with colored liquids
Oh my
on board
goodness,
the
yes,
ice.
I've seen that.
Do you think Wade shoes could help astronauts? There was a husky astronaut ISS, if I'm not mistaken. Google it. LOL.
That was I'm giggling at your joke, I'm Snows. And also, Indigo Wizard, there was what? We'll get there, but first,
Imsness only if flat earth was real.
No, Google Earth.
Amrit 002611 ha?
I should really have it automatically remove ats as well for the TTS. Voyager. No, what am I looking for?
What? No, it was just the cute husky cartoon. It's technically flat, since it's pixels on screen. Didn't they send monkeys into space?
I mean, they sent a lot of things into space. The real question is, what things did they send to space that came back? Okay, how do I know that the ISS is on here?
Husky equals monkey. Imsness, aren't we all modified monkeys?
Okay, here we go. We have a photosphere of the inside of the ISS, which is slightly
Hello MLH community members and audience attendees. How are you? What is the session program plan? Can you explain more the project you build in?
Hey,
Thanks.
Tintin.
Regards at MLH.
Today we're doing something that's less code and more the intersection between technology and art, because we're going to be adding virtual environments to my stream setup. So we might be working with some existing tools that people have written, but we might not be writing our own code ourselves. It depends on how things go. That being said, I don't know how...
Can you share this URL?
I can, yeah.
I found it. Enos the chimpanzee sent into space in 1961. There was Laika the dog, sent to space in late 50s on Sputnik 2. I count 5 lenses and 2 camera.
On the ISS, or... I don't know what you're referring to, Gaming Skull. No, what? I want... Give me the link.
Hello.
Okay.
What do you mean by the virtual production? Thanks. Regards.
Okay, this link is going to be long, but theoretically text-to-speech shouldn't read it out. Because
on the ISS.
There we go.
https://earth.google.com/web.
We spent so much time last time turning that off, so it wouldn't do that. I'm constantly disappointed by my own inability to write good
it should
code.
Have been linked.
It should have. It should have. That was the whole thing that we did.
L.
But yeah, that link should... Thank you. That link should be what we're looking for.
Laika was also not a husky. Okay, the L is still working.
See, but it didn't... It's not fun for y'all because...
Good job.
I mean, I added good job for this express purpose. Oh my goodness, I get what you were talking about now by seeing so many lenses. Why do they have so many lenses just like strewn about in this space? And there's another, wow, 2 cameras, 3 lenses. I see what you were talking about now. Okay, so the reason I came here was because I'm looking to basically capture a very wide angle shot of this space.
There are never enough lenses. Because the pictures are usually dark. They edit the photos to brighten up Earth.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I take this and turn it into a flat image that looks good.
Okay, let's not go over to flat Earth now. You need to Google the floating Dogo in ISS. Hey, what about the Sputnik 1?
Oh! Ah! Ah!
LOL, look at the dog.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by Sputnik.
3.
Like, what about Sputnik 1? It did exist? Was a thing? Okay.
Sputnik 2 was the one on which Laika was sent on.
It always makes me a little sad to think about all the dogs.
Yes, Sputnik is first mission to space, Russia. Poor thing is floating like a band-aid in a public pool.
That poor thing is floating like a band-aid in a public pool. That is so evocative. And I don't know if anyone needed something that evocative. Okay, I'm gonna try creating a, like, I'm gonna try creating a dummy monitor. And
the only
turn it
thing that did
on.
return from the outspace is mankind.
I mean,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding, but I do hope all the animals sent to space came back okay.
Newsflash, they didn't. It's quite sad. Okay, so I'm using this dummy monitor.
Ah, that husky was for a Japanese bank ad and is edited.
What? I got another monitor. I like made this dummy monitor to try getting a wider
No, they
field of
did not,
view
like the lab rats usually.
on the Google Earth image, and I just can't. I can't get a wider field of view on it, even with like a virtual 8K monitor or whatever. Well, I tried. Okay.
The only dog in space is alike. That's unfortunate, loudly crying face.
Okay. What is this? This is the...
Autocorrect sucks.
Okay, camera 28 millimeters. 28M. See, I hate that I
wonder
can...
why only humans survive space.
It's because we didn't, like, we as humans didn't, like, we used animals as test dummies. Okay, this is the copula, right?
Because we gotta get back home and pay taxes.
Copula? Okay, that
That's
looks
sad for.
truly deranged. It is, it's really sad.
LOL taxes. I think you can click the arrow on the screen to go back and have a much wider view. Neil Armstrong once
my
said
goodness.
that's one small step for man,
I totally-
one giant leap for mankind.
Oh my goodness, I forgot that this is Google Maps.
Infamous maybe because we experiment a lot before sending actual humans up there. What if we are able to leave Earth one day? We won't be able to bring our pets loudly crying face.
I mean,
Come to Dubai, Habibi. Not taxes for rich people.
I mean, many places in the world don't have taxes for rich people, the US included. So when we move back, there is obvious artifacting.
Also, we haven't seen Banana.
Oh my goodness, yes. If she comes by, I will definitely make sure to bring her onto the stream. But she is a creature with independence and who is frequently doing her own thing.
Okay, I'm booking a flight, but I'm not rich, so I speak Arabic. Hope I can negotiate good deals though. X.
So, what I,
Imsnas Ellen by Yahena.
the problem, so the reason why I'm having so much difficulty with this is I want to, oh, it's so tiny.
Question mark.
Oh my goodness, that's so much smaller than I thought it was. I understand now.
Dot.
Okay. Because what I'm looking for is my camera lens is at 24 millimeters and it's about
We
3
can't
feet
afford
away from
huge
me.
Space in ISS.
I mean, yes. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to replicate that setup in the images that we use so that it looks natural. Okay, wait. ISS. Okay. Let's take a look if we can get a 3D model of it.
Are we using R3F?
I don't know what R3F is. I don't know if the...
React 3 fiber.
Oh! No. We are not going to be using any...
All I can think about is that Wayne Fridge meme. Should check out the module which astronauts detach from the ice and land on Earth with. You should do something like that, dimmer LOL.
The Wayne Fridge meme.
Wayne had a realistic cardboard cutout of a fridge and everyone thought it was real.
Oh my goodness. Yes. That is incredible. So I'm hoping...
How about SpaceX module?
Okay, let's take a look at... I really, I don't like Elon Musk. I don't like SpaceX. I feel like the best era of space exploration is space
Gaming Skull
exploration
16, yes.
that is funded by the people
LOL, same here.
rather than by billionaires looking to send themselves to space in...
Artemis.
Yeah, true. Let's look at an Artemis crew module.
Check out SpaceX Dragon.
There aren't any.
Total monopoly, I hate it.
I don't hate it because it's a monopoly. I just hate it because, like, tax money in the US wasn't, like, stopped going to NASA. Like, I really wish that they got the funding that they needed to actually do the cool things they wanted to do. Yeah.
Okay, I just came back and we're talking about NASA. What did I miss?
Oh my goodness, it's a Blender file. Ha ha ha. Great. Okay.
Then again, space is expensive.
I mean, yes.
I wonder how NASA felt about their Mars rover.
Which one? Question mark.
Oh hey, I think my friend made this. Poor thing celebrated its day alone.
I mean, Paul, are you talking about, like, did you have a friend who, like,
Yeah,
worked?
I recognize that model.
Oh my goodness. You had a friend who worked at NASA in, like, 2017?
But Americans spend more on lipstick than they do on space exploration, so the mere public money thing is not very accurate. Yep, yeah.
That is incredibly cool, Paul. Also, Americans spend more on lipstick than they do on space explorations. The mere
Paul is
public
space.
money thing is not very accurate. I don't know what you mean by that. Also, it's a... Oh.
The Mars rover
duh.
Mare B. Mars exploration rover. B or Mare 1. He literally knows everything.
Why is it... Who chose this super weird...
14 years on Mars, and it shut off in 2018, I think.
No, wait, stop. I did... stop. Okay, file.
I'm gonna double check with him, but he was doing some VR work for Langley.
File, open resource, open. And we want this, but in settings, we don't want to load the UI.
Nice. Pluto's images were mind-blowing. Great.
What? NASA? This isn't helping at all. They don't actually have the colors and materials on it. Okay.
I can't believe Pluto was downgraded to a dwarf planet.
Let's move past space for a sec and do balcony, because I believe balcony will be much easier.
Maybe it was made in the old version of Blender.
Possibly.
Bye guys, it's 2:15 a.m. time to sleep.
Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, okay. Let's move on to balcony.
It's 2:13. Have a good rest.
Actually, we're gonna take a sec. I'm going to look into some things. I will be right back. Entertain yourselves with text-to-speech. One moment.
Balcony baloney. TSS is awesome. IMSNUS Pluto's orbit intersects with another planet's orbit. That's no good behavior for a planet. Balcony over Dubai. Jojo. Ora 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 ora. Quotation mark. Burj Khalifa. Balcony over Chicago. Balcony over Paris. Oh. Are there any fictional cities? Croissant. Quazo. How's the stream beats and visual sizer and BRB work? Anyone knows? Balcony over of Harry Potter. Potter LMAO. Harry Potter will be hard. I mean, a cityscape is easy.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to read back through chat here, see what I missed. Balcony over Dubai. Balcony over Chicago. Balcony over Paris. Are there any fictional cities? Croissant. How's Stream Beats and
What's a good
Visualizer
fictional place? Legend of
and
Zelda's
Be
Town.
Right Back work? That is... Let me show you. So I'm using OBS to stream. And if I switch to screen share and then studio mode...
Sony MX-1000 X4s are amazing. Quazo. Imsna Stvorka is one such city believed to exist during the time of Lord Krishna.
Y'all can't really see this. I'm trying to share my screen while sharing how to edit. How do I do this?
Oh, scenes.
Yes, I basically have a scene.
Yeah, I got it.
That is for Be Right Back.
I thought you were going to sleep? RIP, no, it's a different model they used. They had a fancier one that's not open sourced. LMAO.
Darn it. Okay.
Guess Omrit couldn't use. Capybara in space.
I do. There is an option for that capybara audio in the Twitch sound effects library that I was using. Okay. What was I doing? Wait. Oh, what is...
Kappa.
Ugh.
Let's do a balcony in Jimmy Neutron's neighborhood.
So y'all, let me make a poll. I'm gonna scroll back through and look at what y'all were... Oh no, the poll software is giving me an error. Okay, here we go.
Bible thumb.
What city? Error, you are not connected to the server. What do you mean, error, I'm not connected to the server? Okay. Well, I'm gonna give y'all... Let it simmer. Think about your favorite cities. Post them in chat. While we're doing that, I am going to open up Blender, because that is where we want to be doing most of this work. Because the ideal thing about Blender is that we can create
floating in space.
We can create our own environment that we can then place the camera in wherever we want, rather than trying to find pictures. I really thought that I could find a good picture.
02611 by bro. I am also very sleepy, grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop, but I want to see this cool things. Portland has nice architecture.
Oh, okay, we have Portland. We also have Paris, Chicago. We have the city from Jimmy Neutron.
LOL. Melivagut to bro.
So the idea is we can create our own virtual environment, which we can then match our camera position, angle, and focal length to that of my actual camera. So I can set it to a 24 millimeter camera, and then we can move that out and back so that the scene that is being projected behind me should match theoretically with how I look. So this is one of the things that makes green screen footage sometimes look bad, because what we're really doing is we're talking about a slightly fancier form of green screening. I've been bonked. Thank you, Amrit. Yeah, I think what let's do is let me search for, wow, a 502 error on the poll service. Oof, what happened?
Hong Kong has a skyline and a river and another skyline.
Okay. Hong Kong. Blender scene.
Oh, what about Tokyo?
Hong Kong. 3D model.
Or Shanghai?
Whew, these are expensive. Okay.
We no pay.
I mean, I personally don't have an extra for...
Wait, what are you exactly trying to do? We
Uh,
are the open source community.
so what I'm trying to do is, if I can get a 3D model of the skyline, I can then place a camera wherever I want it. So,
Rome, Madrid, Mexico City, Seattle. You can try Blender GIS plugin.
oh. Actually, wait, give me a second. Hey everyone.
You can get booleans from OMS in the plugin options if I remember.
Yeah, I'm looking at... There's an OpenStreetMap add-on.
The only 3D modeling I can think of are as Thingiverse, Thinkercad, and AutoFusion. Manhattan fully textured at free 3D.
Okay. Manhattan.
https://free3d.com/3d-model/manhattan-fully-textured -61242.
That should have been turned into link. Ugh. I mean, it's technically textured, but ooh, that looks like a flight simulator from like 1999. That's a little rough.
LOL.
Oh, but there is this Blender. Okay.
Which era of Manhattan is it? I don't see Freedom Tower.
Let me go back to our list and let me think real small. Just real small. What's a real small? So, okay. I'm going to skip these two because they require really complex modeling. And I'm going to skip over plane because if you see my face and I were piloting a plane, you would see like the back of the plane, not like the cool fun part of the plane. And we're going to skip to car briefly. Where?
You know how hard Blender is?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to learn Blender in my free time. Blender is...
Imsness.
She's a little bit of a beast. But I think it's really exciting, the interesting things that you can make with it. I think it's worthwhile. Anyway.
Unless you were a plane passenger or an attendant face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Okay. We don't probably have time to make everything in Blender.
I work with Blender.
So let's look for...
I also 3D model.
Car rear view mirror.
Not like this. For 3D printing.
Okay, this looks perfect. And let's open up this in Photoshop. Because I have an idea. So, okay, we open up our rear view mirror.
Here's
And
something
then-
with extra steps. A guy made 3D model for buildings texture to recreate the city shots in Akira movie. Use them and use particle system to instantiate them all over the map plan you made.
So part of the reason why I'm moving what we're doing is just because of the time aspect. Because we do only have a certain amount of time.
Nice. I saw that before.
That was a really poor... That wasn't the object I wanted to select. Photoshop. There we go. This is the object I wanted to select.
Can you
Great.
make me a keyboard frame?
Hey, that was a much better cutout.
Good job.
Thank you.
Business.
Okay. Magnetic lasso tool time. Nope. Messed up one of the corners. Oh, that's two of the corners. Oh, you know what? I'm trying my best. We'll need to do some cleanup. But generally,
Probably not LOL. I use my college's makerspace in my free time. Rare haha. I'm usually busy smiling face with tear. Definitely need more sleep.
okay. If y'all see where this is going now,
thinking face shouldn't that face backward, with you in the driver's seat.
Okay. So this is a first experiment, and then we're going to go from here. Yes, but I believe.
Select shape empty place then fill instead of painting over.
Select shape, empty place. So I already did that for the basic shape. Select shape, empty place, then fill instead of painting over. So that's how I got this like rough shape, but just to fix it. I'm not a Photoshop master, as y'all can probably tell. I don't know what you mean
With
by...
this POV you'd outside the car, right?
So, I don't want to spoil it.
You'd be. Me neither. I use Paint. N-E-T. LOL, we're not running you over, are we?
No.
I meant use Ted Bucket tool to fill it X.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is probably good enough for our proof of concept. Okay, now if we go back into OBS and I create a new image, and that image file is...
Sure. Brup Snoop Dogg.
We put that there. And then in our filters, let's add a, where is it? Chroma key. Great. Amazing. Wait. I was like 90% sure that green... Wait. Alpha mask, image mask blend. Okay, let's go back to Photoshop here, because I might have done goofed. Let's duplicate this. And let's make this a gray. And then let's add a gradient. No, not yet. Okay. Properties, browse.
Ah, I see what you're doing. Will there be a steering wheel, too?
No, not necessarily. Like, we could, but this is like for one specific gag. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my camera. No, let's add a new... Where is it? New video capture device. Rear view. And that device is going to be... Hey, oh look, it's me, but big. And mirrored. Okay, now we do that. And to this one, I'm going to add a filter, and that effect filter is... Oh, I was like so sure. I was like 98% sure I knew what I was doing. The goal is that I can have a rear view mirror that I turn on, then I look at the camera as if I'm looking at y'all through the rear view mirror. Like I'm driving the car and y'all are in the back seat, and I look up at the rear view and I'm like, y'all better settle down back there. I'm gonna turn this car around. Like your traditional dad on a road trip. That's the gag I'm going for here. But I've
LOL.
found that I am slowly becoming unable to... I want my image to be masked by the rear view mirror. Okay, what if I do this? Property, no, filters. Oh wait, no, if I get rid of that, and then on the camera stream, I go filters, and I add a image mask blend. There we go. Okay, that's like step one.
Green one should work better.
Green one should work better. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Yes. So I'm confused about what's happening around the edges. Because this should be fully transparent. So I do that. And then I want to add another one that is an overlay on top. Filters. And we're going to add another image mask blend. Only there we go, that should help with y'all. So I want to cut out myself, and then I want to make sure that then my video is only showing on the part that is green screened on the other one. So first,
No, just select caller as number 00FF00. Too old that work.
let's make sure I grab the exact color that I used in Photoshop. Oh, you're right. It was 00FF00. See, okay, that's what I was... Yeah, it's just adding that color, which is a very specific look, but it's not necessarily the look that I'm looking for. But if we add another...
How weird.
Okay, chroma key. Just blend. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. If I return this to full size. And now I add an image, and that image is now the green screen version of the rear view mirror. And I just line them up.
You can try taking the image, putting a new layer, and deleting the green. That way the green screen shows through the middle.
You can try taking the image, putting a new layer, and deleting the green. That way the green screen shows through the middle. You can try taking the image, putting a new layer, and deleting the green. Oh! I think you're describing what I might be trying right now. Haha! Okay. Okay.
Yay, perfect.
So now, the last thing that I want to do is add like a little reflection sheen to this. Actually, I don't know if I need to do that.
What's up, Dimmer?
Hey, welcome, welcome. Now I'm going to add this to a group.
Look at that soon-to-be disappointed dad look. LOL.
Rear view mirror. And we add these to that group. And now I can take this group and I can scale it however I want. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And now I can turn that on and off. So if I add this
LOL natural.
here, we're doing our thing. We're having a normal stream. We're talking. Someone says something.
Nice.
Y'all better settle down right back there, or I will turn this car around. That right there is showing the process of adding the elements of virtual production, where, hey, oh, look, this is something that isn't actually in space, but it's interacting with my video such that there is the implication that it is existing in some space. So this is like obviously a simplistic example of that, but it is there. And this is like a start, which then we could expand out to do the opposite direction of a car, which actually should be fairly simple. Yeah, okay, let's try this next. So I'm going to search for a car 3D model. Earlier, Indigo Wizard, you wanted a very specific car. If you're still here.
I'm surprised no one goosed.
I mean, you're right. No one has goosed yet. I'm going to add our goose friend in just for a little bit to say hi.
May it M1 or M2?
Hello, goose. Are you asking
MBA.
MBA? MBA M1 or M2? I don't know what that means. Oh, MacBook. I have a 14-inch MacBook Pro base model.
We should do an old classic model. MacBook.
We should do an old classic car. Oh no, I don't think my stream chat goes far enough back to see what car they chose. But let's take a look at what models we have. We're looking for a model with an interior, because if we have the interior, we can place green screens in it and do the exact simulation that we're looking for. Okay. We have this old pick-em-up truck. We have this
GT3.
Mustang. A GT3, okay. Oh, I forgot that Goose was here. Hi, Goose. Bye, Goose. GT3 3D model. Oh, thank you, Paul. The goose is here. The goose has been summoned. Let's choose. Let's take oh, it's $30. There should be one for free, right? Please view all. This is, I did a hackathon project at one point where it was, how do I, filters and sort, license, downloadable, sort by, oh, doesn't look downloadable though. Okay, wait. We want them all to be downloadable. Oh my goodness, this is one of the GIFs that y'all sent in earlier. The goose is pulling from y'all's memes.
Is there a 1981 DeLorean DMC-12?
Oh.
Back to the Future vibes.
Yeah. I am now realizing that we can see the different tags show whether or not it's downloadable and whether or not it's paid. So we have this one, but it doesn't have a modeled interior.
How about a beautiful and iconic 2008 Honda Civic in habanero red pearl?
Honda Civic 2008 3D model free.
Or 1965 Lincoln Continental from The Matrix.
I'm just... I know that there are free downloadable... Okay, this Mustang we can download. This F100 we can download. Let's keep looking at DeLoreans. Ah, here we go. This is a DeLorean with a modeled interior.
How about the Suis Mobile Haha JK?
I don't know what that is.
From Cat in the Hat.
Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so deranged. No. No, I could not do that. Okay.
Haha.
So I guess the question is, do we want this Ford Mustang, this Ford F-100, the DeLorean...
https://
Oh.
www.blenderkit.com/asset gallery detail /07f8971ec92 f-417 abe cat 5685 e525 fa 3b.
You know, theoretically, it shouldn't be reading links.
Why did I just remember the Transformers? They're all cars we can pick.
Okay. First, what I'm going to choose is let's start with this Ford Mustang. Classic. Looks classy. Let's start with this.
Sounds good.
And then we'll go from there.
Ford is great.
The question is, do I still remember my Sketchfab login? I do. The last time I was using Sketchfab was in my hackathon days. I did a lot of, if y'all remember Echo AR as a hackathon sponsor, I don't know if they're still around. I did a lot of Echo AR hacks using different 3D models. Okay. Let's download this in a .blend. So the goal is we're going to place this into a scene, which we're then going to green screen, and then we're also going to place a green screen plate in the seat where we want me to sit. Okay, let's take a look at this. And let's hope the textures load. Please load textures. Hey, that does not look like... Oh, they're still loading in. Let's give them a sec. Oh. I might have flown a little too close to the sun there, trying to turn on cycles rendering. We'll give it a sec. We can just vibe in the meantime. Wow. No, Blender's hard crashed. Okay. Note to self. Opening up cycles on this model is not for the faint of heart, and probably not for a computer that also has a live stream running on it. Okay. Let's make sure... Okay, the interior is still modeled. Great. We are missing one texture. A couple textures. I'm assuming that isn't meant to be pink. And the glass textures are very reflective. let me look at let's look at our EV settings here.
Vibe check.
What? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Okay. Do we have a camera in this scene? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's see how this glass renders. Whoa. That. Okay.
I'm patiently waiting for my tokens. Bidding my time LOL.
Okay. Let's look at our cycle settings. And let's turn our samples way down. And let's try. Okay. At least it hasn't crashed. Oh no. Oh, now it is. This might have been an ambitious project to try live streaming. We at least have one thing that we've gotten out of it. Oh. Hey, that is not... There we go. Look at that. Okay. And the glass is showing reflections of the outside. So what we might want to do is change our HDRI. This is a good one. Well, is it? Ideally, we use the HDRI for the lighting.
That's a good car.
But not, thank you. We use the HDRI for the lighting, but not for the... but not for the background. Because we want the background to be that green screen, which we do in the compositor. Oh. So the reason why it was struggling before is because we don't have this HDRI. So if we choose a different HDRI for the environment texture.
Do you have a different file for the texture?
Do I have a different file for the texture? A texture of what? I don't know what you mean by that.
For the HDRI.
Oh, I will need to import my own. Let's try using this one. Great. Open. Downloads. Great. Now if I do this.
Sometimes watching you download stuff makes me nervous. Face with tears of joy, loudly crying face.
What about it makes you nervous? So why is the world...
Worms.
I mean...
Malware.
This is from Polyhaven, which I trust. And downloading this was from... Like, these are all from sources that I trust, and I also have an antivirus running. So, you know, I'm doing my best. The goose has brought us a meme. So, good news, bad news, I guess, is that this is like working perfectly, save for... Okay. Okay, that's what was doing it. Okay. So here our background is everything. Is camera ray makes it only things that the camera sees. Okay, yeah. So we add is camera ray back. Cuts away the background. And then the layout. Let's add a plane. Wow, that bloom is way too much. And let's make a very big plane, and we make this plane a green screen. Ooh, but it would have green spill. Okay, we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. So we choose our green. And now if we go back into shading, we do have green spill onto the car. Okay. Let's bring that way back. Hey, look, no more green spill. Still no green spill. But look at that, we have green screen. Okay, so let's just, there we go. That should solve all problems. And then on our car itself, the Mustang logo texture isn't working. So what if we just choose? Okay, that texture looks okay. Now, the last thing to do is to... Let's add a camera. Oh, God, this model is wild. Where's our camera? Wait, where is our camera? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm lost in the sauce. There we go. Okay. So then we take our camera. We bring it up. And then we want this Y to be like maybe -1 meter away. And again, our camera, 24 millimeters. And then view.
CTRL Alt Numpad 0 for adjusting the view.
I don't have a numpad, so I always have a terribly difficult time. What I guess I could do somewhere in here, emulate numpad. I mean, you want it roughly to be like this, so then... Hey, there we go, okay. That being said, our camera does need to be much closer, because I'm going to be inside the car.
I think you can rotate with CTRL 7 for top,
Yes.
CTRL 8 for bottom.
Wow, this looks like garbage. I'm wondering what I'm missing theory-wise here, because the problem is our focal length. Like, if I made this 50... Or maybe it's just not easy or a good idea to try rendering a character. Let's try it. On the inside of a car. Oh, I mean... This might be okay. This might turn out okay. Oh, we have so much green spill that I wasn't anticipating. I'll need to be slightly smarter with that green card. Okay. I'm now thinking
You can also do view, Allen view, then pick to move the camera where you want in Blender.
yeah. So, okay. We don't need to wait for the full render. I was just thinking that this is like looking okay. Now the question is, this card needs to get way smaller. If we go back to our camera view. We make it maybe that size. And then we scale it just in the X. That way. There we go. That's better. Still unnecessarily large, but better. Great. There's not unnecessary green spill anywhere. There we go. And now it's no longer weirdly at an angle rotated. Oh, we have green spill there on the insides. So the reason why I'm doing this is because we want the renderer to see the outside of these windows, like the reflections off of them, as being green. But we don't want anything else in the scene to be green, because we can go back in the compositor and fill everything else in the background as like a flat green without it impacting the scene. So we just need a few green cards specifically for the windows. Okay, let's... Okay. If we do that... And then the question is, how do we do these? Okay, we'll just need to, okay. Duplicate that and bring it down there. Hey, okay. Is it rendering caustics? It is. Whoa. We can see, like, if it were rendering straight through the glass without warping anything, this would be like straight lined up, but it's not because Blender is having it warp. Hopefully I'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing. There we go. So we can see that these windows here are flat green, but this one is the weird reflections, and there's no green spill anywhere else in the car. So duplicate that, and then we make its X position negative to flip it to the other side. Now we go back to our camera view, and hopefully this should just work. Look at that. Okay. Now we have maybe 10 minutes remaining. So I just want to place sent that. Thank you, Cyclops Budgie. Wow, that really got me. I was so lost in thought because I'm trying to think of like, how can we make sure that the steering wheel and the dashboard is in front of me, but the seats are behind me? And I think what we're going to do is we're going to split this model in half with a Boolean and render each half one at a time. But because I was busy thinking about that, wow, that metal pipe really got me. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Let's set this up. First, let's look at our render settings. Okay. And now the last thing that we want to do is we're going to add a cube, and we're going to add a Boolean operator. Oh, to what? So I want to use this cube with a Boolean operator to like slice the car in half, but the car is made up of so many different pieces. Okay, what we'll actually do is, theoretically, there should be light groups, right? Let's Google this. Blender light groups. Okay. In our passes, light groups. Okay, how do we use these? Okay. This isn't what I'm looking for. Oh, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to put a plane that bisects this car cleanly, that is a green screen plane that won't have any spill, that won't be rendered. But I don't know how to do that off the top of my head. And I don't know what I would Google to be able to do that. This might actually be where we end the stream. Or at least end my attempts at the technical part. Let me talk to y'all. Just my big face. So, and also apparently the rear view. The idea in virtual production, in like a general sense, is that you take a 3D space, like a virtual space, and you sync that with your camera movements, so that when your camera moves, your simulation of the 3D space moves as well in sync. So you can have composited and green screen shots that have the same things happening in the background as are happening on the person. And that's one of the big things that can break green screen shots. And the general idea for the stream was to do that, but like in a simplified format. But in order to be able to do that, you need the virtual space that the camera is going to exist in. And we're like close with the car, but I don't know how to take it that final way off like right now. And we have like 2 minutes before I'll need to leave the stream. So I'm gonna like start closing up, which is like I'm slightly sad at like not being able to get as cool of a like big reveal at the end as I was hoping, but also I am like fairly happy with where we got. Thank you. I'm like fairly happy with where we got, but I wish
https://organize.
There's 4 days left. So the good news, bad news. Good news, what we're going to be working on, I have like 5 more streams, 2 of which are like mini events, 3 of which are technical. The last 3 technical streams are all Twitch chat plays Snake, where we're building our own version of Snake and then adding the Twitch chat API so y'all can vote on which direction the Snake moves next frame. So we won't be able to come back to this month, but we might be able to come back to it next month. So we will come back to this, and we made a lot of good progress, but hindsight is 2020. I wish I hadn't spent so much time trying to get the ISS to work without a 3D model, because if we had started with a car, which was much simpler, a little bit maybe less popular in the popular poll, but much more easy to implement, we could have then used what we learned there to apply to other things, rather than, thank you for bonking me, rather than working in reverse and realizing, oh, this is too complicated and needing to simplify, which it's all part of the learning process, but it's an unfortunate order of things. Still, I'm quite happy with it, and we did learn how to implement green screened items and like multi-layered and masking and things like that in OBS. So we still have made like good learning and good progress, just again, not as far as I would have liked. Again, the link that I dropped in chat is check-in. Make sure to check in if you haven't already. Check and get points for your guild. With that, I think that's where we're gonna end the stream. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a pleasure being here with y'all, trying to create virtual spaces, starting with space, then trying cities, and finally ending on a Ford Mustang from 1965. Yeah. Joel indeed. It's Joel time.
Buy MLH logo, MLH logo, MLH logo, MLH logo, MLH logo, MLH logo, MLH.
Bye. I am really quickly going to talk about what's coming up next so y'all know before I officially leave. The next stream coming up is with Steven, which is going to be great. And it is Earth Science APIs Part 3, which should be super fun. So make sure you stick around for that. That's going to be happening in roughly 5 minutes. Bye. Thanks, y'all. Really quickly, I'm going to check to make sure that Blahaj Go Spin is working. It is. Okay. I am Snows, you're spelling Blahaj wrong there, unfortunately. But I just wanted to make sure the emotes were working. It took me a long time to realize how to spell Blahaj. Oh my goodness. Yeah. For those of you who don't have these showing, install 7TV or Better TTV to get the custom emotes. Thank you all so much for coming. And this is why I joined Python Pros, because I can't spell. That is, not being able to spell is such a big mood. Thank you all, and bye. Stick around 5 minutes for the next stream, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming.